everyone, this is Anthony from Sunny Creates. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I thought I would just take you on a little adventure of doing this over here. It's nothing it's nothing out of the it's nothing out of the usual, and but it looks so gorgeous, and I want to show you exactly what I used on it. Also wanted to show how I bound my journal, so that's what that looks like on the spine. And this is wallpaper. I had this wallpaper, and I just loved it, so I'm so glad. It looks so great. I just also want to show you that underneath this ribbon there is normal elastic in black. Okay, I wanted to add this here through the ribbon, but I changed my mind. Okay, so I might be using that once I what's the word, put gloss on them. Can't get the word. And for my work, maybe little tabs or some like tabs, and then little dangles of it or something. I'm not here to do a flip through. I'm actually here to just show, because I'm not yet finished, I'm just showing you the binding. So I sewed each signature on its own because I'm really liking that. Then I've just used the elastic, the normal elastic, to put it through. I didn't have the black roll kind of elastic, so I just used that, and then I covered it with the little bit of ribbon, and they can come out like that. They can come out. Oh, that's my son. He was sitting outside from the time we had lunch. He takes the deck, not the deck chair, what do you call it? The patio chair, and he moves around with the sun. So depending on where the sun is, he'll plop his tray in the garden. The edges go. Yeah, so anyway, this comes out like that. So he thinks I'm looking for him. So it comes out like that, and then you can put it in. So it is a bit tight at the moment, so it's not that easy to come out, but that's basically it, and I like it like that. I like it to do that, to be able to come out. So I'll just loosen it a little bit so it's easier to come out, but that's basically the idea. And then you've seen me do this where I put the eyelets over there in there, so that the elastic and the this ribbon goes through it. So I'm really loving how this journal came out. It's in terms of the binding. Okay, all right, so where was I? Yes, so I am here. I think I did it. I think I chose to do it on a page that is, yeah, so I chose to do it on this because of this page over here, so it kind of shows the, and it kind of shows the, so that is the reason why I chose to do it on that type of a page. I mean on that page there. Okay, all right, so that is done, and I really, especially when you put that down, it looks even prettier. Okay, so the next thing I want to show to you is that literally I use scraps. The only thing that was not a scrap, I can tell you, was this, and that was from the kit. Okay, but every single thing, even the butterflies, even all these labels, even the stamps, have been stamped and cut out of scraps, real scraps. So that's what I used. I used only scraps to be able to do this, right? And that's as I mentioned, that's the only one over there that's from the kit. All these are pieces from the kit that I used to make stuff with, and they were little tiny pieces. I mean, really, really tiny pieces. So I used that, and I'll show the these that I used. You can see how tiny these circle punches are. So it's great to invest in stuff like this, because when you count the investment, and then you count the paper that you waste with ink and stuff like that, and it becomes a good investment then. Okay, so look at how tiny they are, and I was able to use them. These I got together that I got separately, and then I have bigger circle punches as well, but because I really wanted to use scraps, I'm just putting them away here, and I wanted enough writing space. These worked just absolutely perfectly for me. Okay, so that's what I'm going to show. And the other thing I did was that I didn't try to make it jut out of the page too much like this one does, but it's not so bad. I'll go in and just put some brown ink over there and stuff like that, because I didn't want to show it on the other page. Okay, if that's your preference, then you can just make sure when you come to the edge, you just paste them down a little more. Okay, so that's that. Even here, these are all printed, stamped out and cut. So I get so excited. I wouldn't lie to you. I get more excited stamping and cutting and stuff like that, because it means that, and adding to my journal, because it means that I'm using all my scraps, and I'm huge about recycling. Many people might think not, because of the fact that I produce digital kits, but that's actually not true. I do a lot of recycling of my material. So now I'm looking on the second signature where it might go, because this one has that there. I probably did it a bit wrong, but still staying on the second signature, that too, it's not going to work, and I don't want to put anything on that. So I am just looking to see where can I put this, and I do actually have one little page that I can put it on. So I can put it there, I can put it on that, or I can put it here. So I can take that out, and then I can put it on this side here. Okay, so let me see where I would prefer to have it. I think I'm going to do it. No, that one was also on that side, so I'm going to do it on this one here. So I can always move this page to maybe here. Okay. Yeah, I can move that there if I wanted to, or I could move it here or something. So I think this was the belly band one, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, I think this is the belly band. Okay, so the belly band one needs to be some on a page like this, where it opens out in a specific way. So let's put that there now, for now, until I can figure if I want it there. Can even put that there. Maybe I'll turn it and put it there. Right, so I know now on this one here I'm going to do it. So the trick for me, and I know you guys know this trick, it's not a trick, okay, is that all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a big one. You don't have to use an image obviously from the kit, but I just like that to be kind of, I'm not too worried if it's not my center even, but I'm going to put that down there. So this is going to be a video, it's a long video, but you can always speed it up. Okay, you can always speed it up. So maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you all my announcements up front, and then you can speed the video up, okay, because you might not want to miss out on an announcement I have. Okay, let me have some coffee. So number one, hi, how are you? I hope that you are well, and I didn't sound too rude not asking you that beforehand. So you can see I'm leaving all the corners blank, I mean without glue. That's so that I can shove things underneath it or put stuff underneath it. As I said, I am not so crazy worried about the fact that I don't have this right, you know, in the center, Mr. Fenter. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Right. So the trick I also used is to be able to see, like for example, there is a little gap over there. Do I want that little gap? No, maybe I don't want it, so I might put that, you know, down the to cover that gap. Now you're not going to be able to cover every single gap, I can tell you that much. It's your choice, it's your preference, what you want to do, what you don't want to do. It's a very free-flowing design, meaning that you have a lot of liberty to do what you want to do. And I think you know that of me already, that even when I do give measurements, they are few and far between. Okay, and also if you find that you did put a little bit too much of glue on it, then just don't stick it down fully. You know, don't stick it down fully. Just play with it. Okay, so I'm trying to line that because I've got what's the word, writing on it. Right, so let's go for the announcements now. So ladies, I do know that I haven't sent your kits out as yet. Today is the eve of my 5-day weekend. So tomorrow is a holiday here in South Africa. It is Heritage Day, but it is kind of termed Braai Day here in South Africa. Braai as in barbecue, you know, kind of a thing like that. So it's, you don't have to have a braai. No one really bothers whether you have a braai or not, really and truly, honestly. But that's what we term it here in South Africa. We term it Braai Day, meaning it is barbecue day, and we won't, you know, our braais are it's not necessarily, let's just say 90% of the people don't use a gas braai, okay, to do their braais. They use wood or they use charcoal to be able to do their braais. They are it's like real South African way of doing a braai, okay. And we braai lamb, we braai vors, which is, you know, like a thick sausage. We braai steak and chicken, and yeah, so it's not hot dogs and burgers or something like that. And forgive me if I sound stereotype, okay, in what I'm saying, and I don't mean to you know, say this is how we do it here in South Africa, but more I'm trying to say that this is not how we do it and it's the right way of doing it, but just a little bit of culture. You know, there's not a lot of South African YouTubers out there, and sometimes I take the opportunity to be able to tell the world about South Africa and some of our traditions, some of our cultures and stuff like that. So when I say we don't do it like that, I'm really not trying to be horrible. I'm just trying to illustrate the difference between maybe you know, other countries and us, because if you look at television, you see, like, you know, a lot of like like burgers and stuff like that. You get, I hope you are get, you know, I hope my message is coming across as it should, as I intended to come across. Yeah, so if it's not, I apologize. Trying really hard to use the right words and to be correct in what I'm saying. But yeah, so ours is a little bit different in terms of what we braai and the fuel that we use to braai. Let's put it that way, okay? I'm not saying that no one does a gas braai or no one braais sausage, I mean, hot dogs and burgers or whatever. I'm not saying that. We do it. Even, yeah, we do it even, you know, when we want to do something quick, we'll do that and stuff like that. But just so that so that you understand what's the culture here in South Africa. Yeah, so it is our National Braai Day, Heritage Day. And if you are at work, it's normally where people wear different clothing to represent the different cultures in South Africa. And normally you won't wear your traditional outfit. You'll embrace someone else's culture and you'll wear their outfit and their traditional wear and stuff like that. So it is pretty exciting. I work from home for the most part. So, but I heard someone who was in the office today say, they're taking photographs and stuff like that. So we were like, what photographs? What are you talking about? And then he says, no, they're all in their traditional attire and they're taking photographs. And we're like, oh, okay, right. Because we work in IT, we don't need to be in the office every day kind of a thing because we're not client facing. Yeah. So that's just a little bit. I went off on a tangent there. That was not going to be my announcement, but I was just trying to tell you that I'm going to get a quarter up with my admin. Okay, right now this is the part after I'm done. I think if you want to speed through the video, you may do so. So if some of you know me well enough, or maybe, I mean, you know me well enough, but you don't remember or something like that, you know, it goes like that. It is my birthday in the month of October, and you also know that I was talking to you about a faith kit that I am designing, and it was supposed to come out this week, but I'm holding it back because I am going to be giving the faith kit away as a freebie. So as I was designing it, the Lord spoke to me, and yeah, he said, I want you to do this. I want you to give the faith kit away as a freebie. Okay, so it's gonna be a pretty large one when I'm done with it. So I was thinking that maybe I'll give the main kit away as a freebie. Okay, so the one with the 10 journal pages in the ephemera. Sorry, no, the one with the 10 journal pages and the 8 background pages, that I'll give that away as a freebie. And then I will have but it will only be a freebie on my Ko-fi store. So if you're going to go to my my Etsy store, it's not going to be free on my Etsy store. Okay, it's only going to be a freebie on my Ko-fi store. because I'm sure you hear of a lot of people speaking about the fact that um, the um, the fees on Etsy are ridiculously high, and in time I would like to not have to deal with Etsy. So Ko-fi does charge a fee, but it's not as ridiculously high as it is on Ko-fi. So I cannot put my kit on Etsy, number one, for free, because they don't allow 100% discount on it. And the other thing is that when I put it on Etsy, even with the most maximum of discount, I still pay fees. So so I'm giving it away for free, and then I'm paying fees on top of that. So you know, that doesn't work to my benefit. So it will be on, just moving it, maybe there, yeah, maybe there. Okay, it will be on my Ko-fi store for free. Yeah, and then I will add a discounted ephemera pack to it, and it won't be just 10 pages. I'm working on a little bit more than 10 pages for my ephemera kit, but it will be on a discount. And then the other thing is that my faith kit is not going to be free all the time. Okay, so it's only going to be free for the month of October, and my birthday is on the 24th of October. And at the end of October, I am going to then set it as a paid version of it. Okay, because I do have a faith kit in my Ko-fi store for free at the moment. So this is going a faith-based kit. Okay, so this kit over here is going it's going to be free for the month of October, and then after that I will put a price on it, because all those that know me and follow me, you have enough time. You have enough time to be able to get that kit, because you'll know exactly when it's going on special. Going on to the Ko-fi store, because I will announce it and everything. So you have 1 month to get it. So I'm hoping to put it by the 1st of October, but if I don't put it by the 1st of October, it will be in October. Okay, but from the day I put it to October, in October, I will count 31 days, since October has 31 days. 31 days, and then I'll set the expiry to, expiry not to be free anymore, if that makes sense. So hopefully I can do that. But if I can't, it's fine. I will have to do it manually then. That's not a problem. So that's the news. I can tell you now, if you are into Bible journaling, or if you are into faith journaling, just journaling every day, whatever, however you want to use it, you can use it. It doesn't matter, okay, how you want to use it. And maybe in time I will remove the verses from it, and I'll just make it a normal kit, because not everyone prefers something like that. But that won't be a freebie. That will just be a normal kit. So the last time I offered a freebie for a faith-based journal was once again the Lord spoke to me and he told me, I want you to do this. And I know I had so many messages from so many people telling me how you know, happy and appreciative they were that the kit was free, because they were pensioners, and you know, someone couldn't afford it. No, yeah, so there were a lot of people that said, you know, that they give me their blessings and stuff like that because they were pensioners and they couldn't afford to buy kits, and you know, all those things over there. And then I think even one lady sent me a message. I got hundreds of messages, so I I can't remember every single one of them, but I did get hundreds of messages, literally hundreds. I think one lady said she made it for her sister-in-law or something like that, who was going through a hard time, like a difficult patch or whatever. And it warms my heart when people send me those messages, because you know, if the Lord is speaking to me and he is saying, I want you to do this, I want you to introduce it as a freebie, then I will listen. I will be obedient and I will do it. Like how he spoke to me the last time telling me to do that, I listened. I must be obedient to his word. So that's it. That's what's happening on that one. So my introduction for the kit for a month is going to be free, and then I will add to it. And you know, like for example, I really, it's probably one of those kits that are taking me the longest to do, because I hope it's going to be special. Like I hope it is, and stuff like that. And so I really spent a lot of time with this kit, and it's not yet completed. I'm doing the ephemera at the moment. So yeah, so where am I going with this? So I think, you know, it's fair that if I can, 1 month is quite a long time to have something on your shop on special. And not to sound rude or whatever, but the fact is, if you aren't able to get it in a month, it means you don't follow me. And you know, having said that, it's going to go on to every single Facebook group that allows or permits me to post it as a freebie. So it's not only people that follow me, but people in general. Anyone can get the kit if they go onto my Ko-fi store. But yeah, you know, there are people that like don't follow you at all or something like that, and they'll still be blessed by it as long as they get it during that month, kind of a thing. Hopefully I'm being fair. Yeah, so you'll have enough opportunity to get it, I promise you. You will. That looks weird. That looks weird. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing, okay? Just saying that looks weird. Where's the white one? Yeah, that's better. So that's it. Like that. Yeah, so I don't know. This is going to be something that I'll be doing or trying to do every month, I must admit. Now I think I'm gonna put this one on top. Yeah, so much better. All right, so that's nearly done. Just gonna add a few things to it. My butterfly. Yeah, so I will let you know. Don't worry, I'll do a thing as well for the you know, I'll do an announcement. And I can tell you now that even the ephemera kit is going to be at a reduced rate. So, you know, I'm not sure. I have no idea how much people use ephemera. So I think if the main kit is free, I think that's just fantastic. Because I know people might not use ephemera because if they want to be a Bible journal in it, if they want to take it to service and write sermon notes in it and stuff like that, many people don't want something bulky. So the main kit may be all they require. And that is the reason why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. But what I will do is, when after it's not free anymore, I'll delete a listing and combine it together. Yeah, but on my Etsy shop, it's gonna be one listing for the whole kit from the get-go. Yeah, if that makes sense. So what else do I need to add? Do I need to add anything? That sounds maybe hubby is home, I'm not sure. So it's a bit early for him, must admit. I still haven't cooked. I wanted to get this video out because every time I sit down to do a video, I don't get to do it. Oh no, I don't even get to sit down. I don't even get to sit down to do it. So yeah, hopefully that's green. So this is where I'm checking what I have here. I might not have anything. I might have something. A word. I think I used the word wanderlust. Is approved. And did I use that already? Yeah, I did. Okay, I like that label. Maybe this somewhere. Yeah, I like that there. Right, I think I'm nearly done because I'm going to see if I can put the word wanderlust anyway. And if I can't, then I'm going to just leave it. And then ladies, I think I got a few. I think the only person that didn't send me their email was Delene. Delene, if you're listening to this video, please send me your email address and the kit that you chose. I've got it from Lorraine. And Lorraine, you mentioned you were so paper crafts, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Ooh, I got a terrible memory. I'm gonna add it here like that. Maybe if I add it straight, that will help. Yeah, so that's that. And then just before we run away, hopefully I'll get more videos out to you this week because yeah. So the other thing is that I don't think I'm going to be doing Friday freebies anymore. I hate to have that on, like, it's not a burden. It's more a guilt thing. So I hate when it comes to a Friday and I cannot make a video, a freebie for you. I feel terrible, and then what happens, because I can't make a freebie, then I don't do any video even on a Friday, or whatever. And sometimes I want to show you something, and then I was like, oh no, but I don't have a Friday freebie. So I'm not going to be doing Friday freebies anymore. I've decided that, you know, I'll put freebies on as and when I can, but I don't think I'm going to do a Friday freebie anymore. It's a lot of work. I won't say, yeah, it's a lot of work and a lot of time, and I don't think I have. So I rather not promise it, and then what do we say at work? Don't over promise and under deliver. So I rather under promise and rather over deliver. And then the guilt, I feel bad. I won't say guilt, I just feel bad. I feel bad that you're probably waiting for a Friday freebie and it's not coming. Yeah, and if I can't do it on that day, there's very little chance of me doing it on another day. These two look too like stuff together, but there's nothing I can put. I should have raised this up the, you know, like the kind of a thing, but I didn't. So we're going to leave it. All right, so that's it, ladies. That's the page I did with you. And then what's happening? Oh, maybe if I put it in properly. And that's the page I did on my own. I'm so glad that I finished that. Really want to finish this journal this week. Really do. But I got a meeting tonight. I got a what kids church meeting for all the teachers tonight. So I don't, and by the time I put this video out, so I think they look just absolutely so cute, man. So cute. Yeah, so you can't see it, but that's the one we did together, and that's the one I did on my own. So I do hope that you enjoyed it, and really ladies, do this. It looks so super cool, and the best part is that it is made really with scraps. You know, nothing more than a scrap. You saw the sizes of punches I used, so really go for it. That's it. Take care. Lots of love from me, Anthony at Sunny Creates, and I will see you soon. And I will I'm trying hard to release my kit by the 1st of October. So I'll be working on that, and I'll be working on finishing this journal. Also, with releasing my kit, I want to do some faith-based videos with the kit, but that will come probably a little bit later, like middle of October, because I need to, you know, research the information I want to share that will relate to the verses that are in the kit. So yeah, maybe that will come a little later on in October once I do some research on it. But that's it. I love it. Love it. So take care. Lots of love from me, Anthony at Sunny Creates, and I do hope that you have an absolutely blessed week, and I hope that I will be able to come to you during the course of this week to be able to do some videos. Bye.